Why, hello there. Long time no see. Happy July. Well, in 2 hours, happy July. What the fuck? I'm hearing myself all over the place. Jesus, take 2 weeks off and you forget how to stream. Anywho, sorry, I heard myself like 8 times over and it was kind of creepy. Um, Yeah, so happy July 4th in about 2 hours. Although my neighborhood will be sure to remind you that that celebration is upon us. Just wanted to poke in. A couple of people are asking about me. Alive, alive. Could be better. Certainly could be worse. That's for certain. Um, no real news to report. We're waiting to do the Twilight stream slash torture session because Emily's been really quiet, and any of you who know Emily know that she's when she goes off on one, she tends to talk. So I don't want to torture her twice over with her tooth just fucking throbbing and having to watch sit through 5 hours of Twilight. Oh, you want Novocaine? Okay, how about here's every Twilight known to man. How about that instead? So whenever her shit tempers down, we've been putting everything on it, like whatever this shit is, the Oragel or whatever. It works for like seconds. It's really kind of bullshit. Oragel, all types of buprofens, acetaminophen, all those fucking things. But we do appreciate everybody's help. If it comes down to it, my neighbor has Last of Us 2 and has complaining like a bitch. What I might do is I might offer him, like, I don't know. I don't have very many games, but if he wants to trade like Red Dead for, just to hold on to while I borrow his copy of Last of Us 2. I mean, granted, worst case, I hate it, give him back and say, yeah, you were right. Or I'll be intrigued and keep playing. Although I think I'll be intrigued. I have very little pieces of what the problems are, and I'm hoping it's not those things. I've been really good at keeping all the spoilers and shit out of my way. What's up, Madness? What's up, Glenn? Hey, Cody? What's up, Mary? What's up, Madness? Madness saying hi twice. What's up, Dead Gamer? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Why put her through any of those movies? Well, yeah, that was the whole gag. It's a fundraiser of sorts. The further we get, if we earn a certain point, we keep going. And I think we figured that the halfway point of what our goal is, we would do all five. And if somehow we got our whole goal, we would do the 50 Shades movie. So terrible. I just marathoned the Underworld movies. Had a great time. Third was my favorite. Third was your favorite. Huh. The one where they go back in time and like show you all the history of the underworldlings. That's interesting. I've never heard that. I've never heard somebody say Underworld 3 is their favorite. Well, all right, to each his own. But I did catch up on a bunch of. My uncle was very generous. Yeah, the prequel. Yeah, okay. What's up, Dale? So I'll just fill you in on stuff that has no right deserving a full-on review. You could say I'm being lazy. Possibly true. You could say that I'm cutting corners. Definitely true. But these movies, one, two, three, four, five, six movies that I'll say maybe one of them, maybe two. So a third could do with the true review treatment. And I guess I'll start with the first one because God forbid I have the image ready. God, you're such a rookie. Nope. It doesn't want to do it. Okay. So the first movie I watched with no visual aids was oh no, there it is. Here it comes. Where are you? I know where you sleep. Is this, which is the Kevin Bacon hers her name from Mean Girls. Also, she was in Chloe. Why am I forgetting her name? Man, my brain is broken. Well, anywho, their husband and wife, you see. That girl was born like 6 years after I was. And Kevin Bacon was 18 in Friday the 13th. Don't want to stir the pot. Amanda Seyfried. That's right. Thank you. If it's the evening, it's actually bonjour, not bonjour. Ooh, somebody just had their head shit on. CP? Did you just say cutting corners? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So, there's a unique sight gag to You Should Have Left. There are various moments in the movie where it feels like the wall, like you ever go to one of those like trick houses where like you're actually walking up a corner and it feels like you're level, but like the floor is actually upside down, not upside down, but like up on an edge, and it's usually like a checker box motion that is the pattern of these trick houses that they are. Well, this doesn't have checker boxes, but there's definitely something like after about 5 minutes, you're like, there's something fucking weird about this, and my mind and my eyes aren't cooperating. Turns out there's something neat about it. The one time I definitely knew something was weird was because Amanda Seyfried was, thank you for the name, by the way. She was taking a bath, and it looked like she was like 3 feet in front of the back. But when she laid her head back, her head was on the bathtub, and the image was kind of weird. That's not the only thing about the movie. The movie's, it's a bit of a haunted house. It's the purgatory of homes. Kevin Bacon goes into town to ask for food, and the guy's all ultra weird about ordering eggs, pickles, fucking milk. Except Kevin Bacon, the asshole that he is, orders them one at a time, and then he gives the store clerk shit, which is bullshit. Dude, give him a note. Here. Oh, okay, you're going to go get the things? All right, so I have another 7 items I need to buy, so why don't we cut this short? and you don't have to run back and forth. And like it's just, I could see this being, it's all about when you receive a movie. And I can see some 14-year-old girl or 14-year-old boy taking this in with very little history behind them and being scared. Like, I can see that happening, and that's what's frustrating to people when they're like, please watch, insert classic movie here. This movie did something like it first. This movie did something like it better. If somebody comes out of this and says, oh man, I wish there was a movie like You Were Never Really, wait, what? You Should Have Left. They're in for a rough time, because You Should Have Left is, such a perfect title. Whoa! Chat room explosion. What movie are we talking about? We're talking about You Should Have Left. I love Amanda Seyfried in Jennifer's Body. I love Amanda Seyfried in America Seyfried's Body. America Seyfried? Damn it. Amanda. Oh, no problem. No problem, Patrick. It's fine. Megan Fox. Yep. So, long story short is, it's kind of weird, kind of, shoulder shrug. And by the time you're at the third act, you know what's going on. You're just kind of waiting for the motions to go through. Unless, of course, you're new to this genre. I'd really like to know what somebody who's never seen films like this would think. It's hard. The more you watch movies, the more the paper thin stuff just and we'll get to one of those in a second. So the next movie I saw, which I should have just loaded them all, right? That's stupidity. How are you guys doing on this July 3rd, which is disgusting? It's disgusting. Yeah, and the one glaring factor about You Should Have Left is Kevin Bacon is married to Amanda Seyfried. Kevin Bacon is a married Kevin Bacon is married. Kevin Bacon is married to Amanda Seyfried, and that's an age gap. I don't know how I feel about that. People could say the same thing about my age difference with Emily, so I'll just keep walking. Just keeping on walking. All right, so the next one is, what do I have here? Last Moment of Clarity? Plop. That's way too big. Here, we'll block my face. Yeah. Wouldn't you rather see her than me? Yeah, so hi there. So this is about an actress who disappears. Just suddenly disappears, and the boyfriend thinks it's mob related because apparently he had ties to the mob, and he's trying to go find her, crossing the globe. Here, I'll read just the synopsis. 3 years after witnessing the murder of his fiancée, a man finds himself a fearful drifter until one day, at a Parisian cinema, he sees an actress who looks a lot like his dead love, and eventually he finds the truth about his fiancée. So he sees his dead fiancée in a movie and says, "You know what? I'm gonna fly to Hollywood, and I'll find her, and it'll be easy. I can move you. Sorry, old people talking. You're gonna be blocked out by what's her name? She's from The Babysitter. Oh boy, oh boy. So this was of the one, two, three, four, five of the 6 movies I've seen in the last couple of weeks. I like this the most. And nobody's heard of it. So Samara Weaving, thank you, Skyman. Samara Weaving, that is who that is. Samara Weaving. And for all you folks who are curious about her, what she looks like in Mother Nature, that this movie leaves a very little to your imagination, if that's your deal. And that is not why this is my favorite movie of the 6. It's just a really, really bizarre movie that you don't know who to trust, because you have the idea that she doesn't like the dude flies all the way across from France to Hollywood to meet up with this brand new, well, not brand new, but this celebrity, this superstar. And she's like, hi. Like, she just totally doesn't remember him. And he's beginning to think that he's going crazy. And, much like the opposite of You Should Have Left, this, in the third act, really, really kind of, took me for a loop. And I was quite pleased with that. I'm only turning 25. I have soda that's 25. What she looks like in Mother Nature. In the buff, is that better? Would that be more? Actually, I don't think she's completely in the buff, so that is horse shit. But the third act twist is neat. It's a bit of a thriller. It's a bit of a romance. I can't remember the last time I watched a romance and I can't remember the last time I watched a thriller and genuinely believed that the people who were person and person, boyfriend and girlfriend, girlfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend and boyfriend, were believably an item. And last moment of clarity, they were believably an item. So, I don't know, an extra point for that. CP, did you say you got a vintage vanilla 25-year-old Coke? Yes, I did. I take a quick little sip from it every now and again. Time for a cold one. What do we got next? We have boringness. We have this. So this came out last week. Thank you, Uncle, for getting it to me so quickly. Steve Carell plays a guy who he's like a politician whisperer, and fuck. any other year this movie doesn't get made, but because it's 2020 and because the country's so divided, it's just so... It tries to be soft on a on a topic that really isn't very soft, although there is a bit of a gotcha ending, which is neat. So there's that. So like I don't know, if you want like a really soft movie that you'll maybe chuckle at twice, but you don't want to invest too much into the project, might I suggest Irresistible, not Irreversible. What else do we got, Johnny? It's over, Johnny. It's over. Nothing is over. Okay, so here it is. Here it is. This just recently came out on Twitter. I sat through 16 minutes. So call me a fake critic all you want. I have nothing that says I'm a critic anywhere. So stupid. What do you get for listening to me? Eurovision is awful. If somebody wants to watch the rest and fill me in, that movie is fucking terrible. I think it's about time for Will Ferrell to tuck it in. When you go Holmes and Watson, right? Was that the last one he did? Holmes and Watson and Eurovision. Listen, they banished Eddie Murphy for Pluto Nash. Will Ferrell got 2 bats at the plate, and this is fucking awful. Another one. You expect me to believe that Will Ferrell and her name, Rachel McAdams, you expect me to believe that those two are within 5 years of each other? No. Will Ferrell could be my father. So I watched about 15 minutes, really lost my cool. I hit a moment where I was like, oh, this is my time. Click. He's in some piece of trash with Julie Louis-Dreyfus. That's right. That was supposed to come out in February. Yeah, I'm done. You're gonna really have to win me over there, sweetheart, because it's curtains for Mr. Farrell. What else do we have? Do we have anything else? I think that's it. Oh, no. I finally caught up on this shit. The King of Staten Island. Which fucking... I don't know. I don't want to speak ill of somebody who suffered during 9/11 and lost family members during 9/11, but dude, you're just not funny. You're just not funny. When you play like yourself in a movie, and it's like, oh, I wonder what Pete Davidson would be like in real life. Oh, anything he's been in, that's probably the way he is in real life. Like I said, it sucks. It sucks what he's had to experience. Doesn't mean he deserves to make people laugh. You enjoyed King of Staten Island? I just felt like it was more of the same. I mean, there was one part there was a botched robbery that I felt was kind of interesting. He just really isn't a that's not true. I was gonna say he's not that likable a character, but he kind of warms up towards the end when he's walking the kids and all that shit. So yeah. So that wraps up my what the fuck have I been watching for the last 2 months? I want to say 2 months, at least a month and a half. Guys, this may end up being the worst movie in history. Although I don't know. This may end up being the worst movie of my lifetime. Is that better? The worst movie year of my... Did I say... I forgot to say year, didn't I? Sorry? These drugs just fuck with me. I'm on medication that fucks with my memory. My short-term memory is just shit. So I'll just forget to mention certain words and you guys are like, what? Hi, Jonathan Nichols. I like Bill Burr, and I think he was in it. Yes, he was the firefighter. Yeah, he was good. I don't think it was funny or him, but I like the story. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind watching it on a Sunday afternoon or some shit like that. So there's that. It just feels like bootleg Adam Sandler without any of the fun, if that makes any sense. So if you guys got any questions, so as I told you before, we're trying to get the Emily thing done. We paid a little bit towards our cable bill. We have to pay a little bit towards electricity. We've paid for food. We've paid for electric. Nope, cable. The rest is going to electric, and then we're gonna try to figure out what we're doing for the raffle. Raffle? No, it's not a raffle. It's telethon. Although in the meantime, while Emily, there's no way for her to get her tooth fixed. She's got a hole on this side. So she has 2 holes on the exact tooth on opposite sides, but this one is now broken fully in half. And she's of the conclusion that it might just be cheaper to rip it out. I'd really hate to be the guy that brought her to this country to just dispose of teeth, but that's a discussion we'll have. This one is still salvageable. I don't know if we can salvage both of them, so we're still fighting for this one. I don't know what her plan is. They're her teeth, so whatever. So I might go pick up my neighbor literally downstairs when I was getting mail it's got to be more than a day ago. It was like a week ago. He was complaining about how shit Last of Us was, and I was like, oh shit, I wanted to play that. And he's like, well, if you got something I want, we could do a swap. And I was like, I have like 4 games, but we could try it. So I might roll down there and give him, I don't know, Red Dead, and see how this Last of Us is, and see how long I can go, and until Emily feels better. We're not doing the stream. We're just holding off. I don't want to torture Emily twice over. Do it Southern style. Get some pliers. See, I don't think that would hurt. What the problem is, Emily, did you send me the picture of your tooth? I could show you guys. I don't think she gave me permission to, but fuck it. I think she sent me a picture. Maybe I'm lying. Excuse me while I rifle through the 1,000 of memes she sent me. Sends? Nope, nope, nope. Don't look good. Don't look good. She didn't send it. Smart girl. Smart girl, you fucking jerk. Okay, well, any hoozle. So this tooth on this side, it's like brown. It's like brown on one side, and it's all gone. There's no enamel, but there's enamel on this side, and there's like just fucking corrosion. But on this side, it's just a hole. There's enamel all around, but you could see there's a brown hole. I know that because I had that. So I don't know why I told you that. She's in pain. That's why I told you that. She'd be doing this, but she's not comfortable. I've pulled a few of my own teeth, but they were baby teeth. One did burst into pieces. Ouch. I've heard Last of Us is good. I've heard that too. I've heard it's very, very split. So I'll take the risk. Fuck it. I haven't played Last of Us in fucking dog's age anyway. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Woo. So any questions before we shut this bitch down? People are just pissed about the leaks. See, I don't know anything about that. I want to go in as completely blind as possible. See, the only thing I heard was that people were pissed that she's a lesbian, but they set that up and left behind. If you played the 1.5, if you played Last of Us 1.5, those girls are canoodling. There's a bit of a hee. Oh, here, you dress into this. And it's, it's there, it's not there. But if they wanted to make the couple lesbian, it's there. So silly. Fictional characters. You're going to cry about fictional characters. Cool. So we'll give it a couple minutes, and then I'll be off. Favorite film of the year? Ugh. Is it Invisible Man? It might be Invisible Man. What a terrible year. Yeah, this is gonna go down as just dog shit the year. Lists. My lists. Oh, excuse me. My favorite film of 2020 is The Gentleman. Followed by The Lodge, followed by Halloween Kills. Anyway. See, here I was thinking Invisible Man was in the top, and it's not even top 3. I had that on my letterbox, and someone was like, "Why do you have Halloween Kills on there?" And I was like, I don't know. Wasn't a huge fan of The Lodge myself. Yeah, just not a movie I really liked. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but it's also a movie that I'll never watch again. Yeah. Okay, what do we? Why don't we see what's coming up, huh? What is there to look forward to? What? As Tenet just keeps moving back and back and back. Good luck, fuckers. They're gonna shut down theaters till 2021. Hamilton came out today. Yeah, that was smart. Yeah, I'm looking through this list. I'm not. None of this is tickling my penis. I will be bluntly honest. Oh, New Mutants comes out August 28th. Quiet Place 2, September 4th. Bill and Ted, August 28th. Candyman, September 25th. Man, you guys are really banking on that February. February. New month. Top Gun comes out on December 23rd. Godzilla vs. Kong 2021. May 21, 21. May 21, 2021. Guys, there's dog shit. 2020 will be the worst year for movies. Like, even with these big things that they move back to September, October, November, it's fucked. Oh yeah? Theaters have just reopened last week, but they have no movies, so it's like they're still closed. You can come buy popcorn. Yeah, the new war, I did peruse past that. The new war movie, I had a title. I was just staring at the fucking thing. Ghostbusters is March 5th, 2021. Oh, they're making a movie about Fatima? What the fuck? Where'd it go? The Greyhound? That is... strictly to Apple Plus a week from today. So Apple Plus says, fuck your movie theaters, we're doing this in a week regardless. I'm telling you, Universal, stay on the tracks. You're doing just fine, because nobody else ain't making dick. Alright, so, I don't know when I'll do this again, because there's nothing that jumps out at me. Maybe a month? Maybe we'll get the gang together and do a little show business 6 months. The half year mark, what the fuck happened episode. But I'm alive. doing okay as one could be. There's food in my stomach. That's really all that matters. So, thank you all for your concern. We'll see you next time, or last time, or first time.